Met this guy out there in Oregon. He said, "You know how I get my furniture? How's that?" He said, "Simple. I go down, cut down a goddamn tree, take my chainsaw and make my own."
That's one way.
Look at the size of that boulder. Look at how high above.
I take shit people have thrown away, or they need to get rid of. See how many I can get done today, but I probably won't go downtown till at least 2. So
2 o'clock or tomorrow morning.
yeah, 2 a.m. I'm gonna start walking around town at
Well, you got all the papers stacked up there. You got these stacked up. That tells me, well, there's going to be enough there to keep them busy most of the day. So.
Yes, there is.
Or a big part of the day, anyway.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try and get started working while we're talking here and see what I can crank out. And what I got done by about 1:30 is what I'll take in today. And then I'll have to go out again tomorrow. But there's nothing wrong with that. So, business has been pretty good the last couple of days, but that's what happens when you juice the internet.
Yeah.
I've been juicing the internet like crazy.
See my uncle
Huh?
Saturday at the reunion, and he's from
Is it the uncle from Oregon?
no,
Oh, different
no,
uncle.
the one out there in Oregon, he wouldn't have come back this far because they just did move out there in Oregon maybe a month ago,
A couple months ago,
something like that. I told everybody, I said, I kind of doubt he's going to make it from out there in Oregon because they just really getting out there in Oregon, getting kind of settled in.
Yeah, it's a long way.
Come to find out, the 110 acres they got and moved in on, there's no building, there's only one building on the whole place, and there's a barn. There's no house at all. So they're having to live out of like a mobile home,
I hear you.
like RV.
There you
Them
go.
big long RVs people live out of stuff.
Well, they travel around in.
Yeah, that's what they traveled out there in. That's what they're staying in until they get the house built.
Well, people
Hey,
have
there's
stayed
a lot
in
of-
worse. Some people put up a tent.
There, you go all up and down the West Coast, no matter what state, and there's people that actually live out of them things.
Oh,
That's
shit.
their homes.
My friends actually, have considered whether they should get a
And
house.
they live out of those because if the tide comes in, and it's really deep, they got to head for higher ground.
You are correct, sir. Hi, Foxy. Want to piss your sister off? We just want to come home. Apparently your spirit child was out wandering the
But I was talking to his son. My cousin told us that out that one time. I talked to him. He said, "Yeah, I can fix you up with a pound right now." I said, "Son,
That's a decent price. Kira, honey, sweetheart. Yes, she's in your spot. She gets in your spot because she knows it will piss you off, and so you get pissed off because she manipulated you into being pissed off. She manipulates you. You're doing what she wants. You're doing what she wants. Kira, honey, baby girl, sweetheart, Kira.
What I really like about working on the racetrack is you're
Yeah.
looking at things that are happening right now.
I got some funny dogs.
that hit."
There you go.
I sat in here all of a sudden, it hit me, and I got like real dizzy.
I hear ya. I got it last night.
Got a little kick to it.
I got it last night, and that's why I was up till 7 in the morning, because brain was running on high.
That stuff running on the computer.
Well, yeah.
Hey, man, I just keep going on.
Well, like I said, my computer was off for 6 hours. I couldn't get it on at all, so I was having to do other things, come up with other things to do. But I
That
found
storm probably knocked out a little bit
Before the
of AT&T
storm.
stuff somewhere.
before the storm. This is like 6 in the evening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was all yesterday evening that I couldn't get it to reboot. But I spent the time talking to people on the phone. I talked to my soul daughter for about 2 hours, and I talked to another friend that I hadn't talked to in years for about 2 hours. So I wouldn't have concentrated as much on that if I'd had the computer. So I think that's what the goddess was taking it away. She was testing me to see if I'd panic, because without the computer I can't address these, and I can't even print out
That's
the
where you
label.
get the address form off the computer.
Exactly, and I need the computer to actually print on. I had already print out the covers, and this is how I know what to do. You know, I just, when the order comes in, I print out the cover, put them in a pile. Okay, I need one of those. Except this is that. And I need to start another one over here, and this one is that one over there. So this one is the next one I should do. You know, you don't have to think about it too much. Just go. You don't have to put it in my memory. I used to try and remember everything.
You just got to remember where you need to start at.
Yeah, and the problem
Where you
is
left off at.
if you try to put all of it in your memory, it's harder. So I do things to put the least amount.
Like me, somewhere along the line, something get messed up.
Yeah. You can't keep too much in your memory at one time.
Yeah.
You know, if you try and keep too much of the process all in your memory, you're going to lose some of it around the edges. Unless you're very organized or have like a supercomputer brain. And I don't have a supercomputer brain, I just have a regular computer brain.
Trying to explain gold mining, man. Gold's one of the heaviest materials in the world.
Yes, it
And
is.
if it's sifted through gravel and sand stuff through water, the bottom of your pan's where the gold's going to be.
And half the gold came from outer space. You know that?
Yeah.
Because you watch the
One day I
History
was down
Channel.
there and we seen that on the tube there.
Yeah. In fact, the gold that we mine is the gold from outer space. Because all the gold made on Earth is so heavy it's already sunk to the core.
Yeah.
All of the original Earth gold is in the core of the Earth, and all the gold that was in the outer
They
layers.
find a lot of that crap up there in that last stage.
Yep. Yep.
Last centuries ago up there in Black Hills somewhere.
Well, it's still up there.
Yeah, 'cause they don't let them mine it like they do out there in Alaska.
Well, it's tribal land. It's sacred land. The
Yeah,
Black
it
Hills
belongs
are
to the Indians, man. They ain't gonna let you mine it.
the Black Hills are the most sacred mountains there are to the Native Americans, at least for the north half of the plains.
Yeah.
All the tribes. The tribes are apparently fighting among themselves because my soul daughter out in New Mexico, she works for. Well, they're running a water line across tribal lands to end up in Gallup, New Mexico, that they were supposed to run 100 years ago. So she goes out ahead of them laying the water line and looks and sees if there's any historical artifacts.
Yeah.
And they find bones, 1,000-year-old bones. 30 different tribes want to claim them. And you can't even, there's no way you can really determine because they're over 1,000-year-old bones. And so that 1,000 to 2,000-year-old bones. And that,
Old dinosaur bones and stuff. Yeah.
well, the people bones.
Yeah,
That's the,
old human bones. freaking centuries and centuries ago.
There's, yes, 2,000 years ago, and all the tribes, instead of being united and like helping get Leonard Pelletier out of prison, instead of being united, they're fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah.
And that really serves the white man's interest, wouldn't you say? You know,
That's why the white man gets nosy about all that stuff.
well, the thing of it is, like the
Different thing.
the water pipeline that they're running, well, white men got they get work to put that in, and they get a lot of money to put that in, so they don't give a shit about Indian bones. And, you know, they're pissed that it slows up their getting their business done and paid. And when this water line is done to Gallup, New Mexico, the 80% Native American in Gallup, well, they're going to pay a water bill like everybody else. The white man is still going to be getting money off of it. So he's not helping the Indian. He's helping get more money from them.
Well, yeah.
You know, maybe there's some tribal people making money. I would say that the water should have provided a water source to the tribe and let the tribe distribute it to their people and decide whether they want them to pay or not. You know, but
Yeah.
that would be
Well, I
too.
remember years ago, back in the early, maybe the late 50s and early 60s, mid 60s maybe, around Kansas City area, you didn't have no water bill added onto your light. The water was free. Look at it now.
Exactly.
Everybody and their brothers paying for water.
Do you know anybody that can live without water?
The self-lubricated catheter. It lubricates itself in the package.
Neither do I.
No mess.
Neither do
Closed
I.
system catheter.
But a lot of percentage of our human bodies water.
There you go. See, Calvin, you know all kinds of shit. You just think you don't know
Yeah,
shit.
and
Polished eyelid catheter for micro-smooth comfort.
Tammy's always telling, not always telling me, but a lot of people always tell you need to drink more water.
Everybody does.
Well, I drink water, but I make tea to drink the water. So
The water's still in
the
it.
water's still there. I mean, it's just got a little bit of tea added to it.
I drink juice, but you know, it's some grape matter
Certain
and water.
certain juices are good for the body, though. Some aren't.
Yeah.
Me taking this blood pressure medicine I'm on and stuff,
Yeah.
I ain't supposed to touch any grapefruit juice at all.
Yeah. That's sad because
Because the
grapefruit,
acid content in the citrus.
and it's good for you too.
I
So
can drink all the orange juice I want.
That's-
Okay, I like orange juice anyway. Give me a big old jug of Sunny D. I'll drink that motherfucker down.
I hear you. That's funny.
That
Orange juice.
reminds me, next month, man, I go down there Thriftway, or even if Walmart has it, I want to get me square of little jugs of juice, orange juice.
Yeah.
They come like maybe an 8-pack
I get the frozen.
of the Sunny D. Or yeah, the frozen kind is good too, concentrated.
I get frozen orange juice and make it up. I add water.
That's the best way. That's all right. That's the best way.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.